Disclaimer: nothing in this report is legal, financial, medical, or official advice. All content is for informational news purposes only. Do not treat these stories as personal advice. Finance/fintech. Corporate finance embraces stablecoins, from crypto niche to cash management revolution. Stablecoins, digital tokens pegged to traditional currencies, have moved from crypto's fringe into the mainstream of corporate finance. Around the world, companies are experimenting with using stablecoins for cross-border payments and treasury needs. Market data indicates the supply of these steady-value coins has surged beyond $270 billion, while transaction volumes are approaching those of leading card networks. One payments giant even disclosed processing billions of dollars via stablecoins in early 2026, underscoring that crypto's mainstream moment has arrived. This transformation comes after years of volatility and skepticism in cryptocurrency, marking a turning point as digital currencies gain credibility in the eyes of big business. Clearer regulations and practical successes are accelerating this trend. Both the United States and the European Union have introduced new rules for digital currencies, giving enterprises the clarity needed to safely integrate stablecoins. With oversight frameworks in place, corporations see a green light to test tokenized dollars and euros in routine operations. Surveys suggest a majority of multinational firms plan to adopt stablecoin transactions in the next year. Major banks are already piloting stablecoin transfers, shrinking international payment times from days to seconds. What was once fringe technology is quickly becoming core financial plumbing, just as the internet became an everyday business utility. Analysts call it a revolution in how money moves, one that could dramatically increase commerce's velocity across the world and even beyond. By cutting out middlemen and enabling near-instant settlement, stablecoins help businesses and individuals move funds with lightning speed. This innovation lays the groundwork for a decentralized, globally accessible financial system as interconnected as a space colony spanning multiple planets. By turning static corporate cash into agile digital dollars, stablecoins unlock new efficiencies and more inclusive finance. As corporate leaders embrace these digital assets, they signal trust in an emerging financial frontier that promises a future of faster, cheaper, and more inclusive transactions on a planetary scale. Fintech/DeFi, real-world assets go on-chain, tokenization boom bridging traditional finance and crypto. A quiet revolution is underway as real-world asset tokenization surges from crypto's fringes into the mainstream of global finance. Fintech innovators are converting traditional assets, from government bonds to real estate, into blockchain-based tokens. Industry research indicates that tokenized assets now exceed $30 billion in value, a roughly six-fold jump in just a year. This extraordinary growth shows that major banks and asset managers are validating blockchain technology by moving more of their financial instruments onto digital rails. Even amid volatility in broader crypto markets, these asset-backed tokens are proving their worth as a bridge connecting the traditional world of finance with new decentralized technologies. The tokenization boom is driven by the promise of a faster, more flexible financial system. When asset ownership records live on a blockchain, transactions can settle instantly, transparently, and around the clock, eliminating middlemen and lowering costs. Institutions are attracted by benefits like swift settlement, easier collateral management, and fractional ownership that opens up investment opportunities to a wider public. In some markets, regulators have clarified how tokenized securities and funds should operate, helping pilot projects turn into fully compliant services. As a result, the lines between centralized and decentralized finance are beginning to blur, with established institutions and crypto startups collaborating to bring tangible assets into the digital realm. This mainstreaming of tokenized assets suggests that DeFi has matured beyond its early Wild West days into a useful extension of traditional finance. Observers believe this convergence could lead to more inclusive and efficient markets that transcend borders and time zones. Some even speculate that a robust tokenized economy might one day support commerce beyond Earth, enabling future space colonists to exchange Earth-based assets seamlessly. For now, Real-world asset tokenization is breathing new energy into fintech and capital markets, setting the stage for a future where almost any asset can be traded 24/7 with unprecedented speed, transparency, and trust. Legal tech/compliance. AI regulations ignite RegTech. Law and tech unite to navigate a new era of rules. A wave of new technology regulations in 2026 is reshaping corporate compliance and sparking a surge in legal tech solutions. Governments are moving from talk to action, introducing strict rules for everything from artificial intelligence to cryptocurrency. In Europe, the EU has enforced its markets in crypto assets, MiCA law with a July 1, 2026 deadline requiring crypto firms to get licensed or shut down, while its sweeping AI Act is rolling out obligations for companies to audit high-risk algorithms. Meanwhile, in the United States, federal AI legislation is still pending, but multiple states have enacted their own AI and data privacy laws, pressing tech firms to adapt quickly. Across the globe, the message to innovators is clear: adapt to these new rulebooks or face serious consequences. To meet these demands, companies are embracing advanced compliance technology, often called RegTech. Corporate legal teams are using AI-powered platforms to stay on top of the wave of new rules and ensure their organizations remain compliant. Modern tools can automatically scan fresh legislation, interpret regulatory changes, and adjust internal policies in real time, transforming compliance from a manual headache into a proactive, continuous process. Mundane tasks like customer identity checks and transaction monitoring, once taking days, are now handled in seconds by smart algorithms. This tech-driven approach reduces legal risks and prevents costly missteps, while giving regulators more confidence that firms are playing by the rules. Bringing law and technology together in real time is fueling a more responsible era of innovation. Many industry leaders claim that clear regulations, combined with modern compliance tools, can encourage trust and sustainable growth rather than stifle progress. Well-defined rules of the road give companies the confidence to innovate in emerging fields without fear of unknowingly crossing legal lines. This balanced approach is akin to preparing for the next frontier. Just as robust governance will be essential when humanity establishes space colonies, it is equally crucial now to guide technological breakthroughs on Earth safely. With compliance tech as a catalyst, companies can innovate boldly while ensuring that technology and society advance in harmony. E-commerce/retail tech. Shopping enters the sci-fi era. Drones, AI assistants, and the new retail frontier. Retailers worldwide are blending physical and digital experiences, using artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and robotics to make shopping more seamless and immersive. From AI assistants that act as personal shoppers to augmented reality fitting rooms, technology is rapidly reshaping how consumers discover and buy products. Social media has become a shopping hub, with virtual influencers driving trends and sales around the clock. Meanwhile, brick-and-mortar stores are evolving into phygital spaces with features like cashierless checkouts and smart mirrors. These innovations are lifting e-commerce and traditional retail into a sci-fi-like era where making a purchase can be as effortless as a voice command or a single tap. Behind the scenes, the logistics of online shopping are also entering a bold new age of speed and automation. In the United States, retail giant Walmart is partnering with Alphabet's Wing drone service to launch ultra-fast airborne deliveries across 150 new locations, aiming to reach around 40 million customers with packages delivered in minutes. At the same time, global companies are developing zero-click commerce systems that could soon allow AI-driven bots to handle routine purchases automatically. One industry survey found that 88% of large retailers have deployed some form of AI, but only 6% can prove it has boosted profits so far, highlighting the early challenges of turning futuristic tech into measurable returns. Still, companies are pouring investments into these capabilities, confident they are vital to winning the next era of retail. For consumers, the payoff of this retail tech revolution is unprecedented convenience and personalization. Shopping may soon feel as easy and exciting as a high-tech adventure. Imagine an AI that instantly finds your perfect outfit among millions of products, and a drone delivering a last-minute ingredient to your door before you've even finished planning dinner. While retailers still face technical and financial hurdles in rolling out these innovations, the industry's overall trajectory is clearly upward and optimistic. This ongoing transformation of retail technology is a testament to how human creativity, turbocharged by AI and automation, can turn everyday commerce into something truly futuristic, ultimately making life easier and more enjoyable for people everywhere. Cybersecurity/risk management. AI sparks new battles and breakthroughs, defending the digital frontier in the age of deepfakes. As technology races forward, a new generation of AI-enhanced cyber threats is rising, and businesses are mobilizing to defend their digital frontiers. The past year has seen a surge in attacks that use artificial intelligence to outwit traditional security measures, forcing organizations to elevate cybersecurity to a core strategic priority. A recent industry report confirmed a wave of AI-driven scams, including criminals cloning corporate executives' voices with deepfake technology to trick employees into wiring millions of dollars. These alarming incidents show how digital deception has become big business for cybercriminals, with dire stakes for companies of all sizes. From banks to government agencies, malicious actors are leveraging cutting-edge tools to exploit any vulnerability, and defenders must innovate just as fast to stay one step ahead. In response, organizations are fighting back by deploying AI and automation as powerful weapons of defense. Machine learning algorithms now sift through network activity and user behavior to spot anomalies in real time, often stopping cyber attacks before they cause damage. Businesses are also embracing advanced identity verification and zero-trust security frameworks, where no user or device is trusted by default, to counter digital impersonation and limit intruders' movements even if they break in. This high-stakes arms race has spurred a wave of mergers and partnerships as large companies snap up innovative cybersecurity startups to rapidly boost their protection. With each breach that makes headlines, it's clear that even traditional industries must continuously upgrade their security in the AI era. Despite the relentless onslaught of threats, experts remain optimistic that these concerted efforts will greatly enhance our digital resilience. Cybersecurity is evolving from simply reacting to breaches to proactively predicting and preventing them, a shift that could dramatically reduce the damage of future attacks. Companies now recognize that robust cyber defenses are not just an IT cost, but a competitive necessity to maintain trust and business continuity. As we push the boundaries of technology, even envisioning human expansion into space, our digital infrastructure must be as secure as a well-shielded spacecraft. Through the combined efforts of skilled professionals and intelligent machines, we are building a more secure, resilient digital environment where innovation can safely flourish. Video description. Welcome to our forward-looking tech and SaaS financial news report dated July 4, 2026. In this episode, we dive into 5 game-changing stories from the worlds of finance/fintech, legal tech and compliance, e-commerce and retail tech, and cybersecurity and risk management. We explore how stablecoins have leapt into corporate finance, how real-world asset tokenization is bringing the benefits of blockchain to mainstream markets, and how global regulators and regtech tools are reshaping the compliance landscape. We also look at how AI and automation are transforming shopping into a futuristic experience, from drone deliveries to AI personal shoppers, and how companies are countering a new wave of cyber threats like deepfakes with intelligent defenses. Join us for an insightful and optimistic take on these cutting-edge trends driving innovation, and learn how technology is shaping a hopeful future for businesses and consumers alike. This content is for informational purposes only and is not to be taken as legal, financial, or medical advice. Tags.